Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's time for the anime first impression video. Welcome once again. There's another first impression video on a sort of retro anime. Now this one aired back in 2015, I think it aired. Was the actual original aired of the series. Actually might be 2019 actually, so it might be not as old as I think it is, but it nonetheless is not from this year, so technically is old. It is on Rokka, Braves of the Six Flowers. Not a lot of people have talked about it. There is obviously not a lot out there on this series. I had heard some rumors that it was a decent series. And it has a 4.2 here on Crunchyroll, so I decided why not. So this is my first impressions on it. I will eventually release a review on it, and again, I do this in between seasons, just to kind of have an ongoing series that are already out, completed, that you guys can go watch yourself. So again, this is on Rokka, Braves of the Six Flowers. Before anything, if you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel, give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. You guys can find me on social media and other places in the description below. Yeah, make sure you guys are following, commenting. That just helps tremendously here on YouTube, so make sure you guys are doing all that. Thank you so much for those who are brand new to the channel. Check out my other stuff because there's quite a bit of it. Okay, Rokka, Braves of the Six Flowers. There is a nation called Piena, I believe, and it's basically having it looks like a Mayan ritual, to be honest. That's kind of how it looks like. But they have like this weird fighting dance ritual, and basically they are competing to see who is the strongest amongst them, and the reason is that there's a culture amongst them that their god, whoever it is, it's like a girl in a statue, is going to eventually awaken, and the winner of these festivals is going to be one of the six fighters that are going to be used to defeat an evil doing. Now, during this competition, there is a younger boy, I believe his name is Atlet. Atlet basically decides that he wants to intervene, and he wants to fight and show that he's the strongest amongst them. Now, the problem with this is that the character himself is not part of the event. He wasn't invited, so he goes and fights amongst the people. He wins, but because he wins the way he does without being invited, the people arrest him, and they go wild. Like, the crowd goes wild, everyone rushes to him, and essentially they beat him up. And they really do, as a mob, they beat him up. Again, because he didn't go through the proper I guess alignment of winning. So once arrested, we get this, like, I want to say for like a third of an episode, we get an explanation of what the heck is going on, what the whole six fighters are. People at this point believe that it's just, culture and belief and religious thoughts that never will be fulfilled. And he himself believes that, no, it is a thing, and I am going to be fighting for them because I am the strongest. Well, there is a girl who looks like a little bunny, to be honest. she shows up and saves him. She takes him out of the prison that he's in, releases him, and I guess she's a princess because they call her princess. She has horses waiting for their escape, and they escape. That, in a nutshell, is the whole first episode. There's not a lot to it, to be honest. Wondering what direction this one is going to go, but it is definitely one that I've seen, at least in the comment sections, people really saying that it was good. They want a second season. So my first impression, to be honest, is like there wasn't enough information. It did remind me a lot of Mayan culture, the city that they were in, and I went to the comment section, and there's one particular, and these are comments that are from 5 years ago and on, but this one particular is 5 years ago. He said he's really enjoying the Mexican culture references. So yeah, they're definitely taking a different culture from the norm Japanese folklore culture to the Mexican culture, which is my personal culture, and they're making this anime out of it. Personally, I like it. The dialogue was a bit rough. It wasn't really like all there. But at the end of the day, it still was entertaining, and it did hook me a little bit, so I'm wondering what's gonna happen next. Now, I will say, from the cover, there were 6 fighters. It seems like he's the only guy. Let me go back to the cover. No, there's another guy. There's another guy amongst them. But there is seven of them on the cover. So I don't know why there is 7, if they're supposed to be 7. But we'll see. For now, go check it out. It is on Crunchyroll. I believe it's dubbed in multiple languages. I don't know what all languages it is dubbed in, but I believe it's like in Spanish, English, and German and all that. So if you're looking for different multicultural anime, this is definitely one for you. So go check it out. It is action based mainly, and there is 12 episodes to the first season. As far as I know, there ain't going to be a second season, I guess, or at least they haven't shown it. But it is Aztec Mayan inspired culture, so not bad. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you haven't done so by now, subscribe to my channel, give us some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. Make sure you check out my other first impression videos. Don't know when this video is releasing, but if it's close to Thanksgiving, thank you. Thank you for watching this. And like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.